welcome to another Girls Chats video. Yes, I am high energy. Yes, I'm high because today's video is going to be fire. First of all, I'm so proud of you for clicking on this video. Do you know why? Because it tells me you want to improve, you want to get advice, you want to pour into yourself, you want to be the best version of yourself. And guess what, queen? I want to do the same, and let's do it together. How about that? So welcome to another Girls Chats videos. These are literally my favorite types of videos, and for these videos it's a requirement to have a beverage. So go grab you a beverage, whether it's a coffee or water. Today I have lemonade with cherries. It's like a cherry lemonade. I haven't had this before, so let's give it a try. Ooh, it's refreshing. Yeah, it's definitely giving lemonade and cherry. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome, queen. I love to do all kinds of videos, mainly these Girls Chats videos. I love to share advice and things that I've learned, share ways to level up. I want you to listen to this whether you're on your walk, getting ready. I just know that these videos are going to help you level up. I just share my life and I share what I love. Okay, let's get into it. What I wish I would have told my 20-year-old self. And really, when I was planning this video, I wrote down advice that I truly wish, like if I were to go back in time, this is exactly what I would tell myself, and I thought a lot about it. I really hope that you guys take something away from this video. Because your 20s are tough and they can be the toughest years of your life. I know people tell you they can be the funnest and most exciting, and they can be, but they can also be very tough because you may not know what you want to do career-wise. You may not know yourself. You may be feeling stress and anxiety because you see a lot of people around you, they're going after their dreams and they have their dream jobs, and here you are, you have no idea what the hell you want to do. You may be starting college, and that's also a very stressful time. So it can be a chaotic experience, and I have been there, done that, okay? So first things first is, honestly, the first thing I would do is not even say, is give myself a big hug. Because I remember when I was 20 and I'm literally going back and I'm remembering the exact moments I used to have. I was really hard on myself because I've always been this reflective person. I have so many journals. I've always reflected. I've always had big dreams. I always had big to-dos, and I was always very, 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 very hard on myself. I would pick on everything. Oh, my hair isn't long enough. My hair isn't healthy enough. What products do I need? What kind of things do I need to eat? My face, it has a lot of acne. It's only getting worse. I'm not doing good in my grades. I keep failing this class. I'm gonna go to pharmacy school. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I don't know if I'm gonna go there. Am I even good enough? And finally, you guys, I got into pharmacy school when I was 20. Even when I was 20, I was really hard on myself. I look at everyone around me and I'm like, I don't even know I am here. I suck. Everyone else around me is better than me. And I remember, like, up until, like, for my entire first term, I had so much anxiety to the point where my skin was horrible, okay? Horrible. And it got worse and worse throughout pharmacy school. But I was just filled with anxiety because I was scared of failing. I was just so scared. With every quiz, every exam, I'd study so much, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, I can't fail, I can't afford to fail, I'm gonna be in so much debt, I have no idea what else to do, I don't know what my career is, like this is my only thing, and I put so much pressure on myself. So the first thing I would do is give myself a big hug. And if you're there right now, if you're at this stage of your life right now, give yourself a big hug. Literally, like, hug yourself right now and give yourself grace, because everything that you are meant to become, you will become. Give it some time. Have faith in the universe that the person you are meant to be will be here. There's no reason for you to have anxiety about it, and there's no reason for you to be so tough on yourself, because guess what? If it's meant to be, no matter what happens, it's gonna be for you. I just want you to put your mind at ease, because I see you're out here searching for all of these advice. You're trying to get better. You're trying to figure your life out. You're trying to set yourself for success for your 20s. But in reality, all you need to do is be yourself and take it one day at a time. Of course, you can improve yourself one day at a time. You can be a better version of yourself one day at a time. But that doesn't mean that you should pick yourself apart. And it definitely does not mean that you should be overthinking and being overly anxious about the future. I promise you, it's gonna do nothing for you. The second thing I would tell myself is to take care of myself and invest in my health and invest in my physical appearance. And it may sound superficial because in all these advice videos, you're hearing take care of your mental health, have an inward glow up. But for me, I was so focused on that, and when I was in pharmacy school, I was so focused on like doing good in grades that I never set time aside to enjoy myself and enjoy the year I was in. Because you're only 20 once. You're only 21 once, you're only 22 once in your life, okay? And these are years that you won't get back. And what I want to tell you guys is that you can do it both, okay? You can still have a social life and you can have cute outfits and still work on yourself mentally and still go to school. See, what I was doing at the time, it was very unbalanced, and sometimes you have to be unbalanced to get great success, okay? So I was very unbalanced. All of my energy, time went into pharmacy school. What happened? What did I get, okay? For every action, for everything you do for yourself, you're gonna get an equal result. So all this energy I was putting into pharmacy school, guess what? I was one of the top people in my class. I graduated with honors, one of the highest GPAs. In my graduation, I got the most awards. And I'm not saying this to flex. I'm literally just telling you guys this as a part of my bigger story as you guys get to know me more. I used to be the worst student on earth. I have failed a class 4 times. And so to tell you that was like something that I never thought I could accomplish, basically, getting so many awards, but that was only because I put so much energy in pharmacy school. But looking back, I would have told myself, you know, it's okay to like look at yourself and try to level up physically too, you know, like go on a walk every once in a while, buy myself cute outfits, go out more with friends, have time for me, have rituals that are just for me, like a morning and night routine. I didn't have that. I lost myself completely to school, and I'm not saying I regret it, but I want to tell you guys that you can do it both, that it is okay to like have fun and have friends and live your life. Like that is okay. And I want to tell you guys, and I want you to believe it, because all over social medias and the videos that I'm seeing, it's almost like driving people to isolate themselves. Like, oh, if you want to achieve this great success, if you want to be the best version of yourself, you can't be going out, you can't be spending your money on this, you can't be blah blah, sleep is for losers. And it's like all this toxic stuff. I used to listen to these videos so much, you guys, and I still do, but I take them with a grain of salt. Literally one of the videos I heard Steve Harvey say sleep is for people that already have money or whatever, but no, that's not true. But me back then, I used to take that advice to heart. I barely got sleep, I didn't take care of myself physically, I never got myself clothes. Literally, I had the same clothes for years because I didn't think it's important. But now I would tell myself that it is important, that looking good and looking like your best self does make you a better version of yourself. It does help you carry yourself differently, and it can really change your life in ways you didn't think existed. So my advice to you is to have balance. Even if you're in school, even if you're working, it's okay to go out, it's okay to have fun, it's okay to have a morning routine for yourself, a night routine for yourself, go on walks. Like, it is okay to have a balance, because life is not your work, life is not school. Of course, you're gonna have to do some sacrifices, but at the end of the day, make sure that you're living and enjoying your life in the process. Number 3 is I would tell myself to lower my BS threshold, okay? I look back and I was just the nicest human on earth, okay? A friend, they didn't have to disrespect me once or twice or 3 times. They had to do it like for months, for a long period of time, for me to decide that, okay, it's time for them to be out of my life, okay? I was just too nice. For example, if someone would make fun of me, I remember, you guys, I can't believe I'm sharing this on the internet, but I'm gonna share it, okay? I remember once, I was in pharmacy school, okay? I was sitting down with my friend. This is a real story, okay? I never thought in my life I would get bullied, okay? And I have had some instances when I was kind of bullied in middle school, and I'll talk about it a little bit. But in pharmacy school, one day I was sitting down, okay? And I was talking to my friend, and I had a lot of acne at the time. I'm gonna insert some pictures here. A lot of acne, because I was just very anxious, very stressed, very much so trying to become the best. I wanted to understand everything the best, and just really invested in school, and I didn't care about anything else, okay? One of my classmates, he was a year like older than me class-wise, so he was in his 2nd year of pharmacy school, I was in my 1st year. He came up to me and he said something mean, like, what is wrong with your face? Let me see if I can actually find it on my messages, hold on. Because he ended up apologizing and sending me a message. Okay, so I looked, I can't find the message, but basically I was sitting down with my friend, And this guy, unhinged, literally, like, who hurt you, bro? He comes up to me and he's like, what's wrong with your face? And he starts laughing. And my friend didn't say anything. I don't know why, because I think they were friends. But she didn't say anything and I didn't say anything. And he went away and I never said anything about that. That's just one example. And I couldn't fathom what had happened. I couldn't believe that someone would just like come up to me and say that. Especially then, it's not like I was insecure or not confident. I've always been like just very proud of myself, and I knew even at that time, even though I had acne, I knew deep down that I was beautiful and that one day I am gonna clear my acne. And I did, okay? Like literally it's not a big deal. Everyone gets acne. Sometimes it's hormonal, sometimes it's because of stress, whatever. But I can't believe that was me. I can't believe this dusty man with no manners came up to me and made fun of my acne. And I remember I was so like triggered by it and I was so upset by it. I cried that day, and then my friend who was sitting next to me, she talked to him and he ended up sending this long message apologizing. He didn't mean anything and how he was just joking. Yeah, right, just joking. But I never responded to him. I blocked him right away, I remember at the time, and I never ever spoke to him ever again. So when I say to lower your BS threshold, I don't want this situation to ever happen to you without you speaking up, okay? So if this situation would have happened to me today, I would have 1000% stood up for myself. Like if something like this happened to me today, I would literally give them a stank ass look, okay? I'd look at them and be like, what made you say that? Are you okay? Being quiet and not standing up for yourself and having a high threshold for accepting bad behavior only hurts you. So now I'm very protective with my energy. Someone says something shady. Literally the other day, one of my coworkers, and she's been a pharmacist for 30 plus years, she said something shady. Yeah, she said something shady to me. Guess what I did, you guys? Guess what I did? This is like growth, okay? I made her repeat it. I was like, can you say that again? Literally, I was like, can you say that again? I didn't hear you. And she repeated the same thing. So she lost her chance. I was giving her a chance to take it back. And when she said it again, I was like, what do you mean by that? And you guys, the look on her face, she felt so embarrassed. She was like, oh, I just mean that, blah, blah, blah. And she tried to make it off as a joke. But what I want to tell you, if someone disrespects you, if someone makes like a joke that you know really isn't a joke, call them out on it. Like, what do you mean? Literally, what the heck do you mean? And I've been doing that more and more these days, but also respect your boundaries. So if someone disrespected you and you're forced, for example, to work with them, to work on a project with them, you are allowed to not be overly nice. You're allowed to not have a conversation with them that is unrelated to what you're working on, you know? Like you don't have to please everyone. You don't have to make everyone happy. And that's something I learned through years, and I would definitely tell my 20-year-old self. Anyways, my loves, I'm gonna go and finish this. I really hope that you enjoyed this Girls Chats video. If there's a takeaway from this, is to always keep working on yourself, but always have grace for yourself. Always love who you are at the moment, because you're so beautiful inside and out, and your future is brighter than what you will ever imagine. All you have to do is just trust yourself now. Live the day-to-day, put one foot in front of the other, go after your goals. If someone disrespects you, do not tolerate it. Lower your BS threshold and just live about your life, you guys. Like, we live life once, romanticize it, have a good time with it, and stay shining bright. That's all I gotta say. With that being said, I love you angels so much. I really hope that you took something from this video, and I will see you in the next Girls Chats. Bye!